Okay, everybody back on your feet. Get good base, and we're going to start stepping with our base. And when I'm stepping, I'm always stepping out. If I'm stepping forward, I'm stepping out, right? Never walking like this. And once you establish that base, whatever happens, whatever we do, the first thing we do is root ourselves to the ground, and then I step and get better base, depending on where I want to go for my motion. My hips stay kind of forward. Your hips don't go diagonal the same way we do when we're striking. We want to keep our hips forward. Okay, we're going to grab our partner. He's going to get good base, get a good stance, and I'm just going to work pushing and pulling him a little bit. And when I push into him, you want to shift that weight forward. The tailbone's going to go back, okay, and you want to make sure that your shoulders don't go past that tailbone. And bring as much weight as you can into the leg. When I pull, tailbone goes forward. And what you want to do with this, just so you guys kind of understand, put me in close guard for a sec, Liam. How base works, it's like you're stacking one block on top of another, and each successive block that goes up needs to be a little bit further behind than the one that's in front, okay? So the thing that needs to be in front here, if I want to stay on, be hard to pull down, needs to be my tailbone. So my tailbone is the first thing forward, okay? Then we come up to my shoulders. My shoulders can't go in front of my tailbone. They need to be a little further back, just a little bit, than my tailbone, okay? So now when he pulls, that's good base. My chin needs to be a little bit further back from my shoulders, so now my head is in one line, right? And now this, from here, from this particular posture, is good base. That's always what we're doing when we're getting base, okay? So when he's standing, if I'm pulling him, how his base gets broken is those blocks start to come forward. So first, tailbone, shoulders and hips, chin and head back for a good turtleneck. And now you should be hard for me to pull. Don't let me pull you. And then when I let go, you should still have good base. Push, pull, good. Work that with your partner back and forth just for a second, practice. Come here, it's gonna grab me. I'm going to stand normal. It's going to grab me around my arms to get a bear hug. Good. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is get a little base. And now what I have to brace against is his right shoulder. His right shoulder is what's going to give me problems. And his head's always on the opposite side of that shoulder. So that tells me I need to bring my right foot back. So my right foot goes back and out, and my tailbone goes back. So now if he's trying to drive me back, I'm in really good base. If I do that wrong, he's got that see how his left foot and left shoulders forward, and I step back with my left foot, and I'm now opening the way for that shoulder to drive me straight back, okay? Easy way to remember is just step on the same side as the head. That almost always works. But you can also judge by the shoulder. Where's his connection to me? That's Liam's right shoulder. So I brace against that with my right foot. Okay, now I'm in a good spot. Once I brace, grab again. Once I brace, then I can just arch my back. But the arching of the back part's not the important part of the technique. It's the bracing I want you guys to get, right? Because it won't work without the other. Then we're here. If he goes under my arms, same exact thing, right? I'm getting good base. I'm in a wide stance, so if he's trying to drive into me, it's not gonna work. And now I can start to extend my arms back and extend my arms down, squeezing them together like this as I back my tailbone back, right? But everything first is base. Then that part is easy. Okay, back and forth, make sure you guys are stepping with the right foot. Super simple where you always want to make sure it's perfect, right? If it's so simple, then there should be no excuse to do it wrong, right? It should always be perfect. Here's not perfect. What's wrong with this? My base is weak side to side, right? Because my feet are almost in a line. So if he starts dragging me to the left or right, he's gonna really take me down, right? What's wrong here? Weak forward back. So what's important here is I establish that really good wide base here. I'm out and I'm strong in all those different directions. So now as he tries to give me a hard time, now I can operate everything else we do from here. The power and efficiency of whatever other movement I do from there will have been based on this base that I began with, right? So I want to try and make that part perfect, okay? Keep going. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for frequent updates because we're updating this every week, and make sure you comment and like and share our videos. We appreciate it, and we definitely try and respond to all the comments. And if you like what we're doing and you like the material, check out SBG University, SBGU, and you're going to see a ton more in much greater depth than what you see here on YouTube. Thank you very much.